Welcome to Rant About Tha Ish. Make sure you subscribe, like, and turn that notification bell on, okay? So you don't miss a beat up over here with the ranters, all right?
In front of 10,000 people and lost. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he has 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What? You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part. They
My thoughts on the Katt Williams.
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth.
So I keep getting lots of contact about my thoughts on the Katt Williams interview on Club Shay Shay. The interview heard round the world. And I don't know, my take is probably going to be really, really boring. Number one, I want people to keep in mind, my dad has been dead for 15 years, so I have not been fully immersed in the world of comedy. I don't know the ins and outs of that like that anymore because my end has been gone for 15 years. You know, I've got friends in the game, but we don't sit and talk about, stuff like that. So I don't know Katt Williams. Never met him. That's one person I never did get to meet when my dad was alive. But from everything that I've ever heard my dad, say, he's always seemed like a stand-up dude. So I have no qualms, no quarrels with him. I thought the interview was hilarious, entertaining. That man dropped so many one-liners that I'm sure we are going to be wearing down to the ground in this year of our Lord 2024. But one of my biggest takeaways in watching people's responses was how people were kind of like, oh, that's kind of sad, like outside of being, tickled by it. And I've seen people say stuff like, it's like watching, your uncles go at it and you're like, oh, why can't we all just get along? Well, because everybody doesn't get along. Like, I think that's one of the misconceptions about comedians, and I guess it's due to the fact that what they do brings so much joy to others, that the perception, the expectation is that behind closed doors, everybody gets along, everybody it's love. And no, it's not. They've always been competitive. It's always been, as far as I've ever witnessed in watching my dad, it's always been kind of cutthroat. Like, you'll have, people beefing, like, same as within your family. Just because y'all related don't mean y'all all get along, right? Comedy's no different. But for me, Katt Williams has my utmost appreciation and respect for giving my dad his props and his flowers. And I felt like it was genuine. There are some people who have given, my dad his flowers now that he's dead, that I'm looking at like, doggone well, he wasn't doing that when he was alive. And that, not just famous people, just people all across the board. As my dad used to say, you ever want to be loved by everybody? You ever want to be special? Just die. It's real easy to give lip service when somebody dies and you go, oh, they were so wonderful. And that's not how you felt when they were alive. But when Katt spoke of my dad, for me, I felt his heart. I felt that it was genuine, and I appreciate it. Again, it's been 15 years since my dad's been dead. If you follow me at all, I've said this repeatedly. Like, it does my heart good to know that my dad was a stand-up guy, that the man that I knew him to be was who he actually was to people, because that's the thing. Like, we can love people and think they one way and then find out later. No. And I say, like, in 15 years, if he was an asshole, somebody by now would have been like, let me tell you about that motherfucker. So that is not the case with my dad. Makes me so proud, and I just really appreciate what I believe the genuine love and respect that Katt Williams showed my father. It is so much appreciated. Much love and mad props to Katt Williams. I would love to sit down and just have a conversation with Katt Williams, because I think that would probably be the most entertaining and gem-dropping conversation I probably would have in my life outside of conversations with my dad. So, yeah. So that's my take. Like I said, probably boring, but that's what I thought. Again, much love and respect to Katt Williams.
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth.
So
But everybody you do touch, that's the most important. Everybody don't like Bill Cosby. Everybody didn't like Richard Pryor. Everybody didn't like Don Rickles. Everybody don't like you. That goes with the territory. Everybody don't like John Wayne. Everybody don't like Elvis Presley. You know? That goes with the territory. That's the right of the people. You pick and choose. But everybody you do touch, that's the most important.
I feel this video from Bernie Mac's daughter was very beautiful. The message that she had for Katt Williams, that she appreciate him, and she appreciate the flowers and the love that he showed Bernie Mac, okay, in that interview. She said he had a lot of one-liners and they was hits, and that spoke volumes, okay. Bernie Mac has been gone 15 years. My goodness, it does not feel like 15 years. But I wanted to bring you this to show you that his daughter is at peace. She did do an interview 2 days ago where she was tearing up when she was speaking on losing her father. But to Katt Williams, bravo. And to Bernie Mac, rest in peace to the king of comedy. Please leave your comments below, and that's all I have for you guys in this clip. Please protect your energy and peace by all costs. I love you guys, but remember to love yourself just as much as I love you. I'm out.